Oh, you're back. The dough is stuck in the bowl. Let's see, what can we use to get it out? Let's try. Oh my goodness, it really firmed up in here. There we go. Phew. So I had this little tin of cookie cutters. They're like snowflakes. You see? They all fit together, and you just take them all apart, and they all fit in this tin, and they're all based on a snowflake shape. And this is the most inner size, the smallest one, and the one that's just next to that was this one. But I squeezed it to make it oval because I thought that it would be so beautiful to have this little cookie cutter. See this little cookie cutter? I thought, isn't it pretty? I thought it would be beautiful to have an oval glass window. So I squeezed the cookie cutter so that this would look handsome in that relationship. So that's an important thing to think about. You can take your cookie cutters and change their shape and make them complement each other better. So that's what I did to get the shape that we're making these cookies out of. So, and now maybe the pastries. Yep, it's already starting to feel more malleable. This was sent to me by a channel mammal. It's great. The trouble is this pastry is such a small pastry. I use this for my pies. But because this is such a small pastry, I use this rolling pin because it fits better for a small amount of pastry. But when I make my pies, I make a much bigger shape, and that wonderful one works perfectly for that. Okay, now we're ready to start stamping them out. And then I help it a little bit because it's delicate little parts. But these biscuits are so sturdy. Whoops. I just said they were so sturdy and strong, and then one part of it stuck in. And then I kind of take care when I lift it, just so it helps it not to break apart. But it's really easy. It's nothing difficult. It's so gentle. Look at, aren't they beautiful when they have their little windows? And when the windows are filled with glass, it's just so special. You can use any kind of hard candy and just whirl it in the blender, and it turns to dust, and that's what you use. You just choose whatever kinds of hard sweets you prefer. So it's whatever's available. Now, just gonna mix up this egg white till it's not gelatinous anymore. We're going to put some sparkles on the outer part of the cookie. See, it's large size sugar, large crystals. Do you see how beautiful they are? They're so beautiful. And the egg white makes them stick on there, and then they bake on to the cookie and make it sparkle. It just makes it so beautiful. Now we can do the sugar, the colorful sugar. It's a little full, so I'm going to do a little smaller. And the only is, it's not so easy. You just want it to touch the edges. You don't want any to spill out onto the biscuit because it looks a little sloppy. But it's so easy to keep it under control with a little spoon. Now let's try the red. Oh, I got a bit too rambunctious. That word rambunctious, it's funny. My mother used to use it a lot with us, telling us not to get so rambunctious. I wonder if other mothers use that word a lot. I didn't use it with Heather because she was an only child. So she never got rambunctious. Because it's hard to get, I guess it's hard to get rambunctious alone. Maybe some of you can tell me in your comments if your mothers told you not to be so rambunctious. It's an amazing word, isn't it? It says everything in one word. It sounds just like little lambs playing and bumping horns out in the field, ramming into each other and being bunctious. There, we're all finished. We're all ready for tea now. We're using our little glass windows as decoration, and when everybody's ready for a biscuit, they just pick off the biscuit that they like wherever they're sitting and enjoy it. It's like they're picking their own fruit off the trees. And not very often do you get to eat the centerpiece. So this will be really fun. And look, aren't they sweet? Look at, there's my finger in the reflection in the window. It's amazing. They are so special. And then when the branches move, they just move with it in the most delightful way. Look at that. And you can see the roses through this blue one in the background. So what we're having for tea, as you can see, it's very simple. We're just having tapioca pudding that I made with medium-sized pearls. So they're almost themselves kind of like a translucent glass. And then we're having these biscuits. And then to drink, we're having something someone gave us for Christmas, actually. It's called, it's a blush, sparkling apple juice, and it's called Blush. And the color of it is kind of like the colors, this pale color in some of these little windows. But every one of them is so precious. And we just cut these twigs down, and it turned into a perfect little moment for everyone to enjoy. So I wish you all could come, but you'll be here in spirit, and you got to see it before anybody else did. So have a wonderful day, and thanks for joining us. It was so great working on it together with you.